Now coming to 8-type FI filter. If we observe the design of an 8-type FI filter, we will be having 8 multipliers. Let me name this as M1, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7 and M8. We have designed program in such a way that I will be taking first 4 coefficients as 4, fourth multiplication, this is with respect to 4 coefficient, with respect to 4 coefficient, with respect to 4 coefficient, and the remaining with respect to multiple factor of 8. 8 coefficient, 8 coefficient, 8 coefficient. In this you can observe there are 7 adders. Let me name this as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and A7. As well as we will be having 7 delays, Z inverse D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, followed by here I will be getting input with respect to X, and here I am going to get the output which is Y. Since the input that I am taking a 4-bit input, I am considering this to be 3 down to 0. Okay. Let me now consider wires. Please be focused here. Let me rename this wire as W1. This is W2, W3, W4, W5, W6, W7. Similarly, let me rename these wires as V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6 and V7. Similarly, let me name this wires as XM1. These are important for me. This will define my program. If I need to understand my program, this understanding is compulsory. X3, XM4, XM5, XM6 and XM7. Now here, if you observe here, since the input I am getting from here is X, which is of 4-bit, every point that is connected will be a 4-bit, right? So all the data that is being transmitted here, with certain delay it will move to here, again with certain delay it is going to move further. So all the values with respect to XM1 will be, if I am talking with respect to XM1, I can consider the range of this will be lying from 3 down to 0, which is nothing but a 4-bit. Similarly, if I am talking with respect to V1, multiplication output of all the multipliers, this V1 factor starting with V1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. For all these, since those are the output of a multiplier, it will range from, it is for 8-bit, right? So range from 7 down to 0. All clear? Now coming to W1, if you observe with respect to W1, this is coming with the output of a M1. Since this is of 7-bit, I can represent it with 8-bit, I can represent in terms of 8-bit representation, 7 down to 0. Now when you see with respect to W2, W2 is a combination of addition operation performing with respect to W1 which is 8 bit and V1 which is a 8 bit. So if I am including carry, if I get a carry, then I must consider the value of W2 will be something around 9 bit representation. Clear? Similarly, if I am talking with respect to W3 output for which W2 will be acting as input and V2 will be acting as an input, and both are getting perform addition operation. So W2 which is of 9 bit followed by 8 bit. If that is so, I must consider my W3 range with respect to 10 bit, 9 down to 0. A bit increase because of if carry generates. Similarly, what happens with respect to W4? As usual, this is the input which is coming from W3. This is the input which is from V3 which is of 8 bit, and this is with respect to 10 bit. Obviously, W4 will range from 11 bit which is nothing but 10 down to 0. Similarly, if I am talking with respect to W5 will be ranging from 12 down to 0, 11 down to 0 which is nothing but 12 bits. And similarly with respect to W6, since W6 is a combination output of W5 as well as V5, W5 will be having a 12 bit input and V5 will be having a as usual 8 bit input. So this will accommodate to 13 bit, 12 down to 0. All clear? Similarly, if I am talking with respect to W7, this W7 will range from 13 down to 0 which is nothing but a 14 bit. And with respect to output Y, since this is the output is a combination of addition operation of W7 as well as V7. So this will be range with respect to 15 bit, nothing but 14 down to 0. All clear? Now how does it actually perform? What should be the output? Since there are multiples of 4 and there are multiples of 8, if I am giving example, let me consider if I am giving input of 0, 0, 1, 0 which is nothing but 2. What actually happens? For the first cycle, the input will come across this multiplier and it is going to perform multiplication operation, and I am going to get 2 into 4 which is nothing but 8. For the second cycle, the same 4 is going to come here and it is going to again multiply with 2 which is going to get multiplied with 4 which is nothing but 8, and now this time this will be 8 plus 8 which is nothing but 16, since it is going to perform addition operation here. For the third cycle, as usual, input 2 is going to come across here and it is going to perform the multiplication operation, and now this 16 it is going to get multiplied with 8 which is going to give output as 24. Similarly, for the fourth cycle, the same input is going to come across this and it is going to multiply and produce output 8. This 24 is again going to get added with 8 which gives a result of 32. Now what happened for the fifth cycle? For the fifth cycle, the same input is going to come across with respect to 8 multiplier, and the output which is nothing but 16 is going to come here. Now this time this output it is going to get added with 16 and gives a result of 48. Similarly, for the sixth cycle, this is the output which is going to added with 16 again. Why so? Because this input will be coming across this, it is going to produce output 16, and here we will be having 48. So this 48 is going to get added with 16 which leads to 64. And for the seventh clock cycle, this 64 is going to again get added with 16 which gives result to 80. Again for the last clock cycle, now I am here. Again as usual, this input is going to come across this, Now the value of this is 80. This is going to get added with 16 and the result I will be producing will be 80 plus 16, which is nothing but 96. So this is how my FI filter is going to perform. So let's start designing it.